Need tools? We've got you covered. Go to ChromebookParts.com or click on the link below to pick up this sleek, portable toolkit. Flip the unit over. Remove the stylus. And unscrew 10 captive screws from the bottom cover. Gently insert the opener pick between the bottom cover and the palm rest and slide along the edges to pop the bottom cover free. Please note that for any repair requiring of unplugging cables, we recommend first unplugging the battery from the motherboard. Remove 8 4mm screws from the motherboard. Remove the metal bracket. Flip open the locking clip and unplug the LCD cable from the motherboard. Unplug the stylus charger from the motherboard. Unplug the speaker cable from the motherboard. Flip open the locking clip and unplug the palm rest cable from the motherboard. Flip open the locking clip and unplug the touchpad cable from the motherboard. Flip open the locking clips and unplug the daughterboard cables from the motherboard. Unplug the camera cable from the motherboard. Flip open the locking clip and unplug the SIM card cable from the motherboard. Remove one 3mm screw from the LTE card and one 3mm screw from the Wi-Fi card. Unplug the Wi-Fi card from the motherboard. And unplug the LTE card from the motherboard. Gently lift up and slide the motherboard free, taking care not to bend or damage the ports. Unscrew 2 captive screws from the heatsink. Using a 99% isopropyl solution, gently clean the contact points on the heatsink and the motherboard. apply a small dab of thermal paste to the contact points on the motherboard. Replace the heatsink. And tighten the 2 captive screws. Replace the motherboard back into the port slots, and make sure all the cables are out from underneath. Replace the metal bracket, and replace the 8 4mm screws back into the motherboard. Plug the Wi-Fi card back into the motherboard, and plug the LTE card back into the motherboard. Replace the 1 3mm screw into the LTE card and the 1 3mm screw into the Wi-Fi card. Plug the camera back into the motherboard. Plug the daughterboard cables back into the motherboard. Plug the touchpad cable back into the motherboard. Plug the palm rest cable back into the motherboard. Plug the speaker cable back into the motherboard. Plug the stylus charger back into the motherboard. And finally, plug the LCD cable back into the motherboard. Be sure to reseat its cable back into the grooves. Plug the SIM card reader back into the motherboard. Plug the battery back into the motherboard. Replace the bottom cover and push down to snap it back into place. Tighten the 10 captive screws in the bottom cover.